Hello, everyone. So, we would like to present our previous discussion about political speech, and we would like to mention a few quotation from Donald Trump's speech. So, we are from Group E, and we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Fibriani Cahya Pertiwi.
My name is Dara Devina Putri.
My name is Hauran Raida.
My name is Alianul Zahra.
So, we would like to go to the next slide.
To be taken advantage of means to be treated unjustly or exploited by another party for their own gain. In this context, the entity being exploited is the United States. Sweeping the country means that a trend, idea, movement, or in this case, a tide of change is not localized but is gaining traction and influence everywhere, affecting people and place from coast to coast. The phrase is used to describe the overwhelming public support and momentum following the election victory. Seize this opportunity means to act quickly and boldly to make the most of the favorable conditions that are not present. The opportunity being referenced is the thrilling new era of national success and the tide of change that the new administration claims to be initiating. Pillars of our society. It refers to the most important elements that keep a society from collapsing. If a pillar crumbles, the entire structure is threatened to dramatically convey that the country is not just facing problems, but that its very foundation are deteriorating or have been deliberately damaged. Liquid gold means something that is extremely precious, valuable, and lucrative. In the context of the speech, liquid gold refers specifically to oil and natural gas. Vote of confidence means an expression of trust and belief in someone's ability to course of action. To thank the auto workers for supporting him in the elections, treating their votes as a strong declaration of trust in his police. Udah.
Okay, the next one is it's called the road less traveled. It means choosing a difficult, less conventional path instead of just following what everyone else is doing. It signals that the direction the speaker is advocating for requires real conviction and courage. He used this phrase to motivate graduates toward cultural resistance. The context encouraged them to embrace their perceived outsider status in secular professional world. It frames the choice to stand firm in their religious and moral values as the necessary, yet more arduous, road less traveled that ultimately leads to true purpose and national contribution. The next one is arriving in the big time. That means reaching the highest level of success, fame, or achievement in particular field. The full quote refers to journey of starting from a humble or underestimated position and achieving massive recognized success. This narrative is used to encourage the graduates' confidence as they enter their careers. It assures them that even if they feel like they are starting small or are not from a conventional elite background, their dedication means that are definitely headed toward huge recognized success. falls on the shoulders of each of you means that a major responsibility or burden is now handed directly to the audience. By mentioning patriots of yesteryears, he immediately connects the students to the history of those who fought for American freedom. In this commencement setting, this statement is designed to give the graduates a grand national purpose. He is telling them their graduation isn't just about getting a job, it is about taking on the mission to defend the nation's core freedom against the perceived threats. It makes their career feel incredibly important. The next one, best days are yet to come. This is a rhetorical slogan usually used by the politicians to generate intense optimism and hope. The statement guarantees that the nation's greatest successes and highest prosperity are still in the future, creating enthusiasm for the current direction. Actually, this is classic commencement inspiration intended to pump up the new alumni. He wants them to believe they are entering the workforce at the start of amazing period for the country, assuring them that their hard work will pay off amidst at a booming national climate.
So the next one is guns of war have shattered in the peace. The type of this is metaphor, and which is this is compares wars to guns that break peace, suggesting violence disrupts tranquility. The context from this is reflecting on how the peaceful era from his earlier term gave way to widespread global conflict and instability, emphasizing the dire international security. And the next one is the hottest country anywhere in the world. The type is hyperbole, and this exaggerates a country's status, implying it is the most powerful and influential. The context is Trump uses this to highlight the US current dominant economic rise and repelled a colossal invasion. This type is hyperbole, which use exaggeration to emphasize the scale of stopping an influx, often used for dramatic effect. The context is this reverse to the US successfully stopping what he calls a massive influx of illegal immigrants and criminals that at the southern border, contrasting with previous administration policies. The next one is kindness with the crime. The type of this is metaphor, which means the concept that mercy or help given has been met with negative or harmful action in return. This is a metaphorical use describing migrants committing crimes. The context is characterize migrants who commit crimes after being granted asylum or entry as betraying the generosity of the host countries.
The next one is good money going after bad. Means wasting money on a project that is clearly failing or a loss that cannot be salvaged. Investing good money to case bad spend money. The context is sure we don't want good money going after bad, referring to federal funds being ineffective. So come out of nowhere means to appear suddenly without any known background, warning, or previous recognition. The context is term he came out of nowhere, referring to Memdani's surprisingly successful campaign out there, out extreme or radical referring to unconventional ideas or views. The context from this Trump, he's got views a little outre, referring to Mamdani's political views. So big deal means a very important matter or a major issue. The context is Trump being the mayor of New York City is a big deal, emphasizing the importance of the mayor office.
Okay, thank you everyone. I guess that's all from our group discussion that we already present. So thank you for your attention.